I'm Ellie, and in this video I made some student housing in The Sims. So I've based this on UK student housing. I think it's a bit different to American student housing, especially because I think in America you kind of have to share rooms with people, but in the UK you never will. You will always have a room to yourself. So I've not got any like dorm mates or anything. They're all flatmates. So I've done 2 stories for this building, but I've only furnished one because I would say they'd be like pretty much the same, because it would just be like another flat and I've only built one flat, so the other flat would also have a kitchen, would also have a bathroom, so I've only done one. I've done 3 flatmates, so 3 bedrooms, and I've also done a kitchen and a bathroom. They have a shared bathroom, but I also made one of the flatmates rooms, I don't want to call them flatmates, one of the students' rooms bigger, which I think is a thing in UK student housing. You would pay a bit more and you'd get a bigger room, and also I've given them an ensuite, so only the other 2 would be using the bathroom. And here, okay, allow this roof. Okay, I know that it looks a little bit silly, like it not being, I mean, if you turned it round and looked at the back of it, it would probably look a little bit silly, but I haven't really got the hang of roofs yet. I'm working on it. That's what this channel's for, to work on building. Right now, I'm not quite there yet. So here I was just trying to split it. I had to make it a little bit smaller because I didn't want the rooms to be massive, because they wouldn't be. They'd be pretty small. So, and I only wanted to do 3 people per flat, so I had to change the size of the whole place a little bit. Also, I think the outside, you might think the outside looks plain and kind of horrible. I think it looks nicer than a lot of places actually would, because if you see the outside of like student halls, they often don't look very nice. And this is kind of a more old-fashioned-y kind of thing. Maybe it was built like 100 years ago or something. So it's like a kind of older university building. Also, by the way, I've not based this on this being Foxbury, but I think it is Foxbury. Also, I've not done it in the university world. Oh, and here I did like a little path, because I thought they're not always going to go around there. There's going to be a little dried out path that's going to be leading from that entrance. I made them Foxbury because I put a poster in one of the rooms being anti-Britechester, but I think this kind of would make more sense as a Britechester because it's more old-fashioned. I think it would make more sense as a Britechester. Is it Britechester or Brichester? I don't know. Anyway, but it technically would be Foxbury, and I think I've got a few posters around everywhere. So I've moved into the inside now, and I'm doing the kitchen. This is the kitchen / like, normally they'd have like a little shared living space, like a TV and like some seats, so I've also added those in. I couldn't work out what they'd have on the walls, because I wasn't intending to do this, but I went quite old-fashioned and I ended up doing this on the walls. I think a lot of student halls are a lot more modern, but I mean, some, like in places like Oxford and Cambridge, I think maybe they would look more like this, so I guess that's kind of what this is based on. And then I did the kitchen. I wasn't quite sure how big to make it, because if there's only 3 students, they wouldn't get a very big kitchen, I don't think. But I put some cabinets, because you've always got to have enough space for all of the students to be able to like store their food, I guess. So I put some cabinets in at the top, and I've just put some clutter around. Like I put 2 different utensil holders because I thought people will want their own, people will have brought their own. And I also, I put a pot there. I don't know what pack that's from, I haven't seen it before anyway. And I think I ended up putting in 2 microwaves, because students use microwaves all the time, right? They do microwave food, pot noodles all the time. So I thought maybe they'd have 2. Maybe it comes with a microwave and someone bought one from home. But I made them look the exact same, so I guess maybe not. And I don't know if it's realistic for them to have a rug. I changed the rug, I don't like that one. Well, I do, but not here. but I gave them a rug because I think it needed one. Yeah, I changed it. But and I gave them like a really basic TV because I don't think the university would be shelling out a load of money for them to have a flat screen TV. So it's a pretty 90s TV. And look, I put I think red is Foxbury. I actually don't know. I put some like posters. I thought they'd have like posters up in their shared living space. These are flatmates that get on with each other, even though I've made the rooms, I've made them quite different through how they furnish their rooms, but I think that I'm saying that they all get on with each other. And so I've moved on to the shared bathroom, and I couldn't work out, I really wanted to put curtains in front of the shower, and I'm sure I've seen someone do it before, but I couldn't work out how they did it. And then I realised I probably needed like an archway and a curtain instead, so that there'd actually be walls there to connect the curtain to. So I ended up doing that, but then the thing is, I couldn't work out how to get the curtain to sit at the same height as that first one. And then I gave up, I think. I moved them all down. But I put in 3 showers to begin with, and then I remembered these toilet cubicles are massive, and it wouldn't make sense for them to have 3 showers in one toilet, because you use a toilet more than you use a shower. And then I was trying to work out how to get like 2 showers and 2 toilets, and it took me a while and a lot of messing about with the walls and floors and nonsense, but I got there in the end. I can't remember how long it took me, quite a long time I think, if I can remember. And eventually I decided on doing like the showers at the back and the toilets towards the front, because I needed to fit in sinks as well, of course. But if they've got, thinking now, if they've got 2 showers and 2 toilets, that's kind of, everyone's got a toilet and a shower to themselves, which I don't think is realistic. Also, I accidentally left a door, I think. I'm not sure. And I put 2 sinks, and I put some mirrors, and I put some towels as well. But obviously it wouldn't come with towels, but I think they just have like a storage place and next to each, because they kind of have like, there they have a sink, a toilet and a shower each, which is not realistic, but it's how it ended up in this build. I probably should have just done, if it's only shared between 2 people, I should have done just one cubicle and 1 shower each, but I didn't really think about that until right now. And so I've moved on to the first bedroom. So this first bedroom, well, I'm gonna put the walls in and the floor in, each of them first, I'm sure. But so I had a theme for each one already in mind. So the theme for the first room was a kind of like sporty guy who is maybe a little bit messy. I did make the room a bit messy, and he's got like sports posters all over his walls, and he's got sports bedding and everything. And I decided, I did mess with the synthetic food rug. I kind of hate it, but I wanted to be realistic. And then I put like a little mirror on the floor. Thinking about it, I'm not sure if I even put a mirror in any of the other rooms. I maybe should have done. I just think it's realistic for them to have like a mirror on the floor, because you can't really hang anything up on the walls, because you can't put a nail into the wall, because it'll create a hole and then you won't get your deposit back and whatever. So I thought that was probably more realistic than having it hung up. And then I put these, like, I don't even know what they are. They're like seasons. They're probably meant for like Winterfest or something, but I put these like like banners up because they're like the team colors, right? And I just put all these sports posters up. I didn't really do much with this room. Like I said at the beginning, this channel is me like trying to get better at building. Like, I hate that room so much. It's very ugly, but also I think they look ugly because of the floor and the walls. But realistically, you can't change the floor and the walls in your student accommodation. So it makes sense that they would all be the same and they'd all be this kind of like It's a beige, like kind of boring color. And so this room was the med student. I decided to make this person kind of like a bit of a minimalist in their decorations, because they maybe don't have much time to spend worrying about it because they're a med student. And I tried to make them quite studious, so they've got a bookshelf full of books and other nonsense. And they're quite organized. I gave them all the university stuff on the walls, like the chalkboard, not chalkboard. No, not chalkboard. And look, they've got the like Grey's Anatomy poster. They wanted to become a surgeon because of Grey's Anatomy or something, or ER or whatever medical show you want it to be. So yeah, I put the like organization board up there, I think, or maybe I just left it as that family planner thing. Oh, I put the organization board on the other wall. So yeah, that's kind of like everything in their room is very like organized. And I gave them a few plants because plants are biological and they're a med student, and some like awards I think around on the walls. And then this last one, this person has the biggest and the best room because they have an ensuite. But I think my theme for this room was meant to be like a music student. I ended up making them like a goth. I did everything black and like cobwebs on the walls. Not cobwebs. You'll see in a minute. The bathroom isn't really that theme because they wouldn't obviously be able to choose the bathroom, but I gave them some black and red towels because of course, and I gave them a double bed because I guess some rooms do have a double bed. You do have to pay a bit more, I think, but in some universities in the UK you'd be able to get a room with a double bed, and I thought I might as well because there is room. And I did everything, just everything, all in black. And I gave them like an old camera. And everything is just black in this room. And that's kind of the whole theme. I don't know. I think that they can have, honestly, it's probably less realistic to say that they can have bought their own furniture, like their own desk. Normally there would probably be a desk supplied and it wouldn't be black probably, but for the purposes of this video I said that they could buy their own and bring it with them, so that's the only reason why they were able to have like everything all black in the room. And I just put a load of stuff on the walls. I kind of hate this. I hate this whole build, kind of, but I also like it, but it's not my best. I need to put that fish on the wall. And I know that's a cooking poster, but I put it there anyway. And they've just got a load of oh, and I made sure I remembered right at the end, it's a music student, they need a instrument. And now I'm done. This is the tour. I always do a little tour at the end. There's a hallway. And the first bedroom, sporty guy, and the med student. I think this is like a men's flat, you know what I mean? Oh, it's nearly the end of the video, so if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe maybe if you want. Go see my other videos, they're probably better than this one, sorry. And bye!